Hey guys, today I want to talk about a very interesting and intriguing topic, a somewhat mysterious topic, and that is death. I know that can sometimes have a little bit of an eerie ring to it, but it really shouldn't, because it is just a change. And it's important to spend some time contemplating about death, to try to gain positive insight about it, because it's an experience that all of us are going to have to encounter at some point in our lives, no matter what. If you can somehow not do that, I would like to talk to you, by the way. But this is an experience that we're all going to have to encounter. As humans, I feel that we tend to overcomplicate issues like this sometimes. Yes, the world is very, very complicated, complex, and intricate, especially scientifically, biologically, all the processes that are going on, the intricacies, the symbiosis. It's really amazing. It is truly awe-inspiring. But some of these issues that are more metaphysical, philosophical, even spiritual, I feel can be not fully explained, obviously, but insight can be gained about them, and light can be shed on them through simple analogies and comparisons, and through experiences that we go through in the perceptible world, because we are limited to what we can perceive. But if we are able to relate these things that we can perceive to the more unknown and mysterious events, it really helps us gain insight into the unknown and the more metaphysical and philosophical ideas, such as death or the meaning of life, etc. So I love to relate death to a candle, and the candle being blown out. So the candle right now is us, alive. It's our life force. It's burning brightly and vibrantly and beautifully. It's giving off heat around it. It's giving off light around it. It's serving a purpose. But this beautiful, abundant energy is bound to this candle in this one spot. And it's really quite beautiful, this flame, because it's just like the life force inside of us. Regardless of our race, our religion, our culture, whatever, we all have the same life force in us. And just like how candles come in different fragrances and colors and containers, we come in different shells as well, different races and cultures, etc., like I was saying. But in the depths of it all, we all have the same driving life force in us, and it's important to keep that in mind. But at some point, the wax is going to run out in this candle, the wick is going to become too small, or an unexpected gust of wind is going to blow this candle out. And that is symbolic of us encountering death, of our physical life being extinguished. And if you take a candle and blow it out, with the idea in mind that this is an analogy, a comparison for the transition between our physical life and into death, a new chapter of our life, a new change. Almost no words need to be said, just observation. And as you can see, when I blow the candle out, the flame isn't there anymore. But the smoke rose freely and beautifully, unrestrictedly, in a truly ineffable manner. I know this camera didn't catch anywhere near to what it looks like in person, so I urge you to think about this analogy and grab a candle, light it, and then blow it out, and just observe and watch that smoke rise. An abundance of smoke will keep coming from where the life source was, where it was bound. But now the transition into the new chapter, into death, it became unrestricted and unbound, and it floated freely and beautifully, majestically into the air. And yeah, now I can't see the smoke anymore, but I know it's a part of the world around me. Because we know from the law of conservation of energy that energy cannot be created or destroyed. It could only change forms. And that's exactly what happened here, and that is what happens at death. Our energy is transformed to a new state. Yes, this doesn't fully explain death, but it gives insight into it. And hey, the unknown is awesome. The mysteries of life make it exciting. It would be so boring knowing exactly all the answers of life. But I feel that this is a simple and concise way of gaining positive insight into a seemingly eerie and scary topic such as death. It's important to realize that death is just a change. Yes, it is the unknown, and sometimes the unknown can be scary, but we need to not fear the unknown, rather embrace the unknown. Because once we lose that fear of death, we are free to do anything. A weight is lifted off our shoulders, and we lose that encumberment of the fear of death. It is really not a bad thing. It is just a change. And just look at nature around you. Look at the beautiful landscapes, the ones that are barely touched or altered by man. And it's impossible not to find beauty in them and to have a deep, amazing appreciation for that. And realize that when you pass, when your physical life is over, you will become a part of this beautiful world around you. And that is a very comforting feeling. So I hope this gave some positive insight to you about death. And please, like I said, I urge you to grab a candle for yourself and really observe the smoke floating up after the flame is being blown out as a symbol of the transition from our physical life into the more mysterious chapter of death. Alright, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.